Alright, well it's time for another Apocabox video, only we don't have a box this time. We've got a special edition Apocabag. There's a reason for that. We're going to take a look at that coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me in the airplane. So for the last year or so, maybe longer, we've been taking a look every couple of months at the latest Apocabox from Creek Stewart and the folks at Apocabox, and they've been kind enough to send those to me so I can show them to you. And this month we got something a little bit different because we've got the, like I said, the Apocabag. And the reason is because what's in here just won't fit in a box, apparently. At least not a reasonably sized box, I'm sure. So, and so real quickly before we get started and show you what's in here this month, just if you haven't seen any of these before, if you're not familiar, Apocabox is a subscription box which is sent out every other month, and it includes generally some pretty different stuff. Unlike some of the other boxes, in my opinion anyway, it's not so much about getting a certain value of stuff for cheaper than you could buy it individually elsewhere. It's more about just get some unique, maybe cool stuff, some stuff that you may not find elsewhere, or just some pretty neat stuff. And some months, honestly, have been hit and miss for me, and some of them seem like they're a better value than others. But the price is $49.95 every other month, and basically per box, plus shipping. In the U.S., the shipping is $11.95. In Canada, the shipping is $35, and anywhere else in the world, it's $45. So they do ship internationally, but the shipping is going to cost you more. That's just the way it is, right? So anyway, we've seen some pretty cool stuff in some of the boxes, and like I said, some are kind of missed. I took a sneak peek in here because I was just really curious as to what was in the bag. I gotta say, I kind of like this one. I think you will too. So without any more rambling, let's take you down to the old stump top and see what's in this month's Apocabag. All right, so here we got the Apocabag. Let's just see what's in here. We'll just shake it out on the table. Okay, something fell, I thought. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So just move this out of the way. As always, there's a piece of paper showing you what's in here, kind of a list. Just move this out of the way for a minute and we'll get started. So the first item is a 5-liter Apoca dry bag, which is pretty cool. Just gives you a way to store your food or anything else that needs to be waterproof. You can even use this for to gather water if you need to. So that's pretty cool. Always a good item to have is some kind of dry bag. Next thing, which I think is really cool, is a stainless steel pack grill. And they're calling this a pack grill. I'm probably not going to pack this, but it's a really good sized grill. So it's got some little wooden handle inserts here, and just always really handy to have when you're cooking over a fire or something, to have some kind of grill. Just to put, you can put so much stuff on it, even if you just set your pot on it or whatever. So we'll set that there. That's pretty cool. And what Creek said is originally this was going to be just a 12 by 12 grill to go into a standard box, but at the last minute he decided to add the handles, which is why they went with the Apocabag instead, but which is pretty cool. I think the handles give it a lot more versatility and really help. Next thing, which is really cool, I think, is a breakdown camp tripod. Campcraft breakdown tripod, and it's just a really neat deal. It's lightweight and packable, and it's got the top here to screw into, and just really neat stuff there. I like that a lot. It's just a really nice way to have a tripod. You don't have to cut down things, or if you're somewhere where you don't really you can't cut down, or you can't find anything that's down, or you don't want to cut down green plants or green trees. Tripods are super handy things to have. There's a reason that one of the required lashings in the Boy Scouts is a tripod lashing. So there's that. Then the next item, there's a USA grown chicory coffee. So this is chicory root. You can either brew this as its own drink, or you can add it to coffee to help kind of cut down on the bitterness and make it a little smoother or whatever. And it's got some pretty good, it's also got some pretty good I guess therapeutic effects possibly. So there's that chicory coffee. And then finally there's what's really cool, and they always usually put in these some sort of a skill type item in these kits, which is pretty neat. And they what Creek has done in the past a lot is to kind of create a tool that is really unique, and the only place you can get it is for Apocabox, kind of a custom. And this is no exception. He's calling this a whiskey scoop, and basically it's a well, I guess you have to take that off there to work it, but let's do that. Yep, this is the doofus part of the video, folks, so we take that out of there. But maybe we won't. Okay. Yeah, pull that out of there. It's got a little leather, I'm sorry, that's a Kydex sheath that goes on the end of it to protect the edge. And it's basically like a little gouged chisel with a carved wooden handle. Just a basically a really simple handle that allows you to scoop out and carve all kinds of, any kind of a bowl type thing, whether a spoon or bowl or ladle or whatever. This is recycled oak whiskey barrels, is what the handle's made from, which is pretty cool. And the blade's high carbon steel. And it's got a pretty sharp edges right there, pretty good. So you can definitely scoop stuff out. You have to be really careful with it, I would think, though, but you can see how well it works. So it does work. It's like a gouge, basically. And so, along with this, their skills challenge for this month is to carve a wooden duck spoon, and they give you this piece of wood that's already started. It looks like a piece of a 2x4, but just to practice on. So you can practice carving a ladle-type spoon here. So that's pretty cool. And then there's a video on their website to kind of help you, guide you in that process, which again is pretty cool. So we'll see if I can get this back through there. Don't want to lose the handle. And there you go. So that is the whiskey scoop. And it comes in this little cloth pouch. Okay, well that was a quick look at the Apocabox Camp Cookery box. I gotta say, I kind of like this one. Obviously, you'll have to decide for yourself if it was worth 50 bucks plus shipping, so around 62 bucks in the USA. And again, that's every other month. And again, in my opinion, this box is not so much about stuff and the value of stuff as it is about a theme and about some skills. I like the fact that he includes a skills challenge in every box, and it gives you everything you need to do to practice on. So pretty cool, I think. You have to decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful in doing so. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. You can check out a new one by clicking right over here. If you're not subscribed, please click down in the corner to subscribe. That way you can get notified whenever I do put out a random video. I'd really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.